Hello fellow YouTube watchers, it's Mitzy and welcome to my channel. In today's video is going to be something different than what I usually do, which I haven't made much videos or uploaded much videos, but I've never done a story time and this is what I'm doing today. Today's story time is going to be about the time that I went to Washington DC freshman year and I got left at the hotel when everybody was at the airport already. Some background information about this story. So I went to Washington DC my freshman year. It was a little before school was about to be over. The school was fine obviously because it was for something about a club that I did. So I went to this trip, which was an all expenses paid trip. I loved it until the end. The ending was not all that great. Basically, it was a whole bunch of high school students from around the country. There were some from California, which was the group I was in. There was some from Florida, some from New York, and just a bunch of places from my area. There was only me and this other girl who were going, so I didn't really know people. I was there just to meet other people, and we were there for a whole week, so we had roommates. I got roomed with one girl from California and two girls from Texas. So it was the night before the day of our departure. All the California groups had like a meeting. Everybody from Florida got a meeting. Everybody from Texas, you get the point. Everybody from California was supposed to leave. The flight left at 9 a.m. but we were gonna leave the hotel at almost 7, like 6:45. So I remember putting my alarm, and the girls from Texas in our room left super early, like at 3 a.m. In the hotel room, it was just me and the other girl from California, which I just assumed that we were gonna leave at the same time. I put my alarm for 6:30 and I already packed everything the night before so I can get up, brush my teeth, put my clothes, and leave. I remember waking up and not seeing the girls from Texas. And I remember seeing my other roommate, the girl from California. We slept in the same bed because there was two beds, so us two and then them two. I see her sleeping, and I checked the time, and my alarm just rang. I see her sleeping, and I'm like, oh, I'm pretty sure she'll wake me up, you know? I don't know, I just expected this. Like, she's not gonna leave me behind. I mean, I see that she's sleeping, so I was like, okay, I'll just fall asleep again. I fall asleep, and I remember waking up like 7:30, almost 8. I get up and she's packing. So I asked, when does our flight leave? And she's like, our flight? I was like, yeah, when does our flight leave? We're both going to the same place, right? She's like, oh yeah, we are. But they forgot to put my name in the system. They had to get me another ticket. So I'm leaving with a separate teacher. And I was like, wait, so I texted the girl who I knew from my school who also went. Where are you guys? She said the airport. So I was high-key freaking out inside. What? I'm still in the hotel. And I checked my ticket and everything. So she's like, oh, text the teachers or call the teachers. Call my chaperone because there was 3 chaperones and we all had like a different one. I call him. He's like, where are you? I'm still in the hotel. I can hear him freaking out. He was like, the bus is gonna be there. The bus driver that we had throughout the whole week, he came back and he was there waiting for me. I got ready and everything. I went downstairs. And then the bus driver was there, so it was just me and the bus driver. So I took the bus. I took it all the way to the airport, which was like 30 minutes. When I got to the airport, my chaperone was already there. He comes and just helps me with my luggage. We take it into the airport and we had to go through checking in the luggage. We were almost out of time. I had to cut the line. He was like telling them, I need to cut the line. This is a student I need to take. Our flight is about to leave. We have to make it. Surprisingly, they let us. We went through and we do all the checks, security and all that. After that, I just remember the whole time, I feel like he was just mad at me. I don't know. This is just my personal feeling. I think it was just both of our faults. Him, well, he's chaperoning us. But me, I had to take care of myself. I could not. I was like 13 or 14 years old at this time. I can take care of myself. But obviously, I cannot. We get to where everybody's just sitting waiting for our flight. Our flight is about to leave in like 10 minutes. We're just texting everybody to come back because everybody's just running around the airport. Then like a couple minutes before we had to actually board the flight, my chaperone comes and he has Chick-fil-A, like the nuggets, and at this time I've never tried Chick-fil-A. He was like, here, you can have one. I was like, no thank you, I'm actually really fine. He was like, here, just take one. I just took it. The nugget was very salty, like his attitude. After that, I boarded the flight. In the flight, these 2 girls, they sat next to me. The girl then just asked me, are you the girl who was left at the hotel? And I was like, yeah. That was me. And then they just told me that my chaperone almost left another student too. Before we leave, they were supposed to take roll call every single time we leave the hotel. He took roll call. Apparently I was there. This other kid did not respond. So it turns out he was asleep like me. So they went to wake him up and they took him. I'm just glad that I didn't actually get left there or that I had to pay for anything, because I certainly did not have money then to, you know, be left somewhere and have to make my way back home by myself. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. It's not super long like most videos of story time are, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making it, although I'm very bad at explaining, so if it was confusing, I'm just gonna write it in the description because I just feel like somebody's gonna be confused. Please subscribe, the button is down below. Thank you for watching. See you next time.